Burt and Tony, it's wonderful to have you on our stage, and I'm going to say to you that everybody knows that Trapeze is one of the great pictures of the year, but what we're all dying to know is exactly what has Lollobrigida really got?
A husband.
Actually, Ed, she's a tremendously vibrant and exciting actress. You know, she throws herself into every scene with such passionate conviction and authority. Still, she's got a husband.
Well, I'd take it that you two guys really enjoyed working with this Lollobrigida.
You can say that again.
I certainly can't. Listen, Burt, but what fractures me is that as a newspaperman, I know that, they do a lot of tricks in pictures.
That's right.
The stuntmen do the dangerous things, but when you two guys are up there flying, you're really flying.
Well, Ed, I'm glad you brought that up. As you probably know, I started out in show business as a circus performer. I was an acrobat, a gymnast. And later on, I did a perch act with my partner, Nick Cravat, in the theaters all over the country. I've always wanted to do a picture about the circus. I wanted to pay tribute to the world that I knew. So when Harold Hecht and I came across this story, we knew this was it. And to make it real, with all the excitement, with all the tension that it deserved, nothing could be faked. No movie magic. Everything had to be real. And it was. The popcorn was real. The sawdust was real. The hot dogs were real. And, of course, there was always Lollobrigida.
Now, wait a minute, Burt. We did an awful lot of the tricky stuff ourselves.
That's right. Well, that's exactly what I meant to say to Burt, is that, against your circus background, I expected you to do all of these things, but I think this kid is the surprise of the year. I really do.
I want to tell you something, Ed. Tony was just terrific. He entered into the spirit of things with tremendous enthusiasm and vitality. At first he didn't know a thing about circus work, but he caught on just like that.
Well, what about Lollobrigida?
That's what he caught on to.
Oh, come on.
To be honest about it, Ed, Tony surprised even me. Things that took me years to learn, he picked up in a matter of days. You remember that scene in the picture when Tony comes to me at the beginning of the picture? He wants to learn to do the flying triple somersault.
Terrific scene.
Well, he wants to show me how much enthusiasm he has, how much natural ability. And he follows me down the street, like this. Now this couldn't be fake. Tony had to learn how to do it. And the boy did. He mastered it overnight.
Really?
Go ahead, Tony, show him.
I don't.
Oh, come on. Go ahead.
Well, he knows I can do. Besides, it's kid stuff.
Tony, just like you did in the picture.
But, Burt, it's such a simple trick. Anybody can
Tony,
do it.
Actually, the audience would love to see you do it if you can do it.
Well, I can. Oh, I can do it. It's just that I was...
Tony, I tell you what, I got a wonderful idea. I'll do it with you.
Great.
Okay. Ready?
Ready. Hop, hop, hey!
Hey!
Oh, wait. No.
Mr. Curtis, I'm such a big fan of yours. I've seen all your pictures. The
wonderful.
Square General with Prince with the Thief Houdini.
Please, young lady, later. Can't you see I'm about to do a handstand?
Oh, but I'll just die if I don't get your autograph.
No, I can understand.
Please,
It'd be a
Mr.
pleasure.
Curtis.
Would you fellas excuse me for a moment? Burt, why don't you start without me?
Oh, wait.
Tony. T-O... I know, I'll give you my full name. Anthony. A-N...
Can't you write me faster?
Who's he?
Oh, an acrobat.
Oh.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you so much.
It was a pleasure. Tell your
All right,
friends.
Tony, come on, let's go.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Burt Lancaster! Why you gave up this kind of work? Oh, Mr. Lancaster, I'm such a fan of yours. Seen all your pictures come back with Sheba, the Kentuckians, and Champion.
Champion! That was Kirk Douglas.
Well, I know, but it was on a double feature with Vera Cruz, and I came in on the middle, sort of.
All right, honey. You give me to the outside of the right away.
I can't wait to see Trapeze, all that real popcorn. Oh.
There you are, dear.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Tony, let's go now.
Thank you. Don't hurt yourself, doll.
She has a point.
Tony, you've done this trick 100 times. Now, come on, why, it's so simple even a baby could do it.
You're right. Ready? Ready. Hop, hop, hey. Hey! The baby. Ed, we expect a baby in July.
Janet told me.
Yeah.
I know.
We're so excited. Do the trick! I'm trying to explain why I can't. You know how it is with expectant fathers, Ed. Mm-hmm. They get what's called sympathy pains.
That's right, they always do.
Yes, that's why I don't think I should do a handstand. It isn't good for the baby.